What's going on YouTube? CDA Green here, back with another video, and today we have what your high school sport says about you. Now, I feel like we've all played at least one sport in our lives, you know what I'm saying? If not for high school, we played at least one sport, you know what I'm saying? And also, a lot of us have played high school sports as well. You know what I'm saying? You got the popular ones, basketball, football, soccer, maybe even. And then you got tennis, which is what I did in high school. It didn't give me no clout, no hoes. You know what I'm saying? No societal standing whatsoever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just being associated with a certain type of sport, it says something about you. People automatically start thinking things about you. Even better if you good at this sport, bro. Even better. You know what I'm saying? We got my dog Birdo here with the vid. Shout out my boy. He be providing us with videos about his life, things he's learned throughout, and trying to teach valuable lessons to us and help niggas self-improve and shit. So shout out my nigga Birdo. You know what I'm saying? He really be grinding, man. I really respect this nigga. He inspired me every day, for real. I see the amount of vids he upload, and I'm like, I gotta get on my own shit, bro. I gotta get on it. You know what I'm saying? And I think this nigga played high school. He played high school basketball. He was varsity. He was ready to go to the go to a college or some shit, but he ended up not doing that. But yeah, bro. So I think he has a lot of expertise in the area. So let's listen to what he's gonna say. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's get straight to it.
As stereotypical as it sounds, especially during high school, whatever sport you're participating in, it says a lot about your personality. And depending on how good or bad you were at the sport, there are a lot of life lessons that come with it as well. Believe it or not, and this is coming from personal experience, my sport helped shape a lot of my personality today. So today we're going to be talking about what the sport you play in school says about you. First off, we're going to start with basketball.
Basketball. Okay, basketball. What's basketball saying about you? It's gonna say you a cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? You probably walk around in the hallways with hoodies, slides on all the time. The basketball book bag on your back, you know what I'm saying? Probably the school basketball hoodie as well. You might got a ball in your hand just in the hallway on some random shit, or farming and shit, like we did in the last vid for no reason, you know what I'm saying? But you're probably a cool, nonchalant bull. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, rock with you. Might be a popular loner of some sorts. You feel me? But yeah, bro, basketball is a pretty solid sport to have. Niggas gonna think that you cool. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fuck with you
for sure. One thing about basketball players that I think we naturally have over all the other sports is we got that swag.
The swag, yeah, bro.
Always told me is how you feel.
I mean, I played basketball in middle school, man. You know what I'm saying? I had that swag too. Niggas was like 4'8" in middle school. It was bad, you know what I'm saying? I was a short ass nigga, but I still had that aura, bro. You feel me? I had that aura, you know what I'm saying, against it was like teachers and parents versus students one time, bro. I dreamed to have court shot and walked off like that shit wasn't bro. Like, I had aura in middle school, bro. Best believe, man. You feel me? So I'm a hold on to this one right here.
If you a hooper, you got a little bit of swag to you. And the dope part is, I know every basketball player can relate to this, is there's two type of swags for real. You got that put that shit on type vibes where you got yourself some nice jeans, a nice top, and you definitely got some heat on your feet. Back in my day, it was all about the Jordans. I know some of y'all now are able to afford crazy designer shoes. I don't even know how y'all are paying for that, but that's a topic for another video.
Yeah, niggas be copping the cum shoes, bro. You know them? I don't even know what brand that is, but them shoes, bro, just because they expensive don't mean you should buy them, gang. You could get some Jordans, you'll be straight, bro.
Art to the chill swag, sweatpants, plain tee, put it all together with some Nike slides.
Like I said,
black socks with slides, you need to get thrown in jail. But outside of just having some swag about you, I feel like most basketball players are pretty humble. It's kind of like our whole thing, right? Stay down, stay humble, ball in life, grind. I just feel like these are the type of qualities that come with a basketball player. And one thing a hooper is never short of, especially if you got some length on you, pause on that. You always gonna keep
in
2025.
Keep a few hoes, you said, gang?
You always gonna keep a couple of little fine shits around.
Yeah, no bullshit.
It seems like it's getting out of hand with all these girls having these crazy, unrealistic expectations about wanting to be with taller men. And while I always promote self-love and security within yourself, I do understand that it gets hard out here for a brother. But them girls, especially back in school, be acting like if you ain't 6'5", then you short.
Real talk.
Me, when I was in school, it wasn't as toxic yet. If you were 6 foot, you were still considered tall. My dumb ass hit my growth spurt in middle school, so I've been the same height ever since. No,
that's crazy.
I was like 6'2" in middle school. It didn't make no sense.
Gang, you keep saying that shit, bro. We don't believe you. I'm sorry, bro. I be thinking that every time I hear it in your vids. You was not a grown man's height in middle school, bro. He was not. He was probably 5'8", bro. I'll be honest. I'll be generous. He was probably about 5'8", which is my height right now. So you still over on me. I can't really talk that much, but bro, stop running with that 6'2" narrative, my nigga. Come on.
But since my hoop
Come on.
dreams died, I'm not too mad about my height now because I feel like anything taller than 6'5" is low-key an inconvenience. I remember how bad my knees used to hurt having growing pains just trying to sit in the car, so I could only imagine a 6'10" nigga living his everyday life.
No cap, bro.
Off that. But
yeah, it's kind of cope, but you gotta look on the bright side when it comes to stuff like that, bro. Me, like I said, I'm 5'8", which is a nice solid height. You're not short, you're not tall, average height, you know what I'm saying? If you too tall, for example, bro, you gotta duck into places. If you riding in the car, like he say, your knees on fire and shit, bro. I gotta, like my man's, bro, he's 6'8", but he sleep, bro. When he sleep, his feet hang off the bed, bro. Like, I just know that type of lifestyle be annoying and shit, bro. But me, I don't gotta worry about none of that shit. I could walk in a room fine. I do got some long legs for my height, so my knees do be hurting and shit. But yeah, bro, I don't gotta deal with most of the bullshit that comes with being tall. And I'm still taller than most. I'm still taller than most, if not the same height. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too bad.
I feel like a lot of basketball players are delusional. Hoopers' moms and dad be like 4'2" and they think they gonna go to the NBA. Sorry, brother, your genes were cooked before you even conceived. Unless you somehow manifest the power from Space Jam to suck the skill out of niggas, I don't know how you'd ever.
Yo. I ain't doing no type of none of that, gang. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That was a crazy statement to say, bro. But on an unrelated note, I was gonna say, I forget exactly what I was going to say. I won't even lie. Oh yeah, bro. Apparently I was supposed to be 6 feet, but I hold myself because when I was around middle school, late middle school, early high school, like maybe 7th to 9th grade. I was in the era where I just didn't want to eat, bro, because I was so scared of getting fat. All my life, I was always I wasn't fat, but I was thicker as a child, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't never bad, you know what I'm saying? I just had a little more meat than I would want to. Pause. You feel me? But yeah, at that certain point, I'm like, yeah, bro, I need to get skinnier, bro. I'm too fat. So I stopped eating altogether, bro. My breakfast would be one of them Belvita, you know what I'm saying, breakfast biscuit packs, bro. 4 biscuits and some yogurt, gang. That would be my whole breakfast. That shit was bad. I probably wouldn't even eat lunch, and then I'll go eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? And apparently that malnutrition state that I kept myself in stopped me from growing to my full potential. On a side note, I think that my bones are like a year younger than my actual body, so they matured slower or something. But yeah, I've been 5'8" for like five years now, bro. Like I'm 21 years old, ready to turn 22. Ready to graduate college, so it'd be a shame for me to be like, yeah, bro, I'm just waiting on my growth spurt. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I gotta accept shit. Yeah, gang.
Really think they gonna make it to the NBA, and I ain't gonna lie. To a degree, I commend that because it was that determination and discipline which helped shape my personality today. But if you asked Berto back in middle school what he was gonna be when he grows up, I for sure said the NBA. And you know what's really
I think we
funny?
all did.
I used to tell my mom and dad that shit, and they used to say, yeah, we believe in you, knowing damn well I was not making it. But hey, shout out to mom and pop supporting me even through my delusional dreams.
Hey,
right
bro.
After basketball, we gotta talk about football.
It's only delusion till you make it true.
Go for all the football players.
Football niggas, bro. Football niggas be cocky as shit, bro. Especially if you got some muscle on you, bro. Them niggas be loud as shit in the hallway, making all the hoes. If you walk by them a certain type of way, they're like, "Oh, my fault, little bro." Like, gang, come on, bro. Like, it gotta be some hoes around. Why you acting like that, bro? Stop. Them niggas just be full of themselves, bro, up front. But once you really start talking to them, they be some cool ass niggas, bro. But half the time, the team be ass. So it ain't even no reason to be cocky. I don't get it.
Some of y'all had aggression problems. Like back when I was in high school, I had this one friend who was like the best player on the football team. And just to give you some perspective, after we graduated high school, he went to go play Division I at Temple University. So when I tell you he was overqualified in his position, I need you to believe what I'm saying. But every time I talk to this nigga before his games, he's always be talking about how excited he is to break a nigga's back. And that one don't even need
horse. That don't even need what? Nigga, yes it do, bro. It does. Unless that nigga just, you know what I'm saying, on some Diddy shit. But that's crazy, bro. That is actually crazy. But yeah, bro, it was a football bull in my high school, right? He was beefing with the history teacher. The nigga was cool as shit. The history teacher, one of the coolest teachers in the school, and he beefing with him. He like, "Oh, I'll knock you the fuck out, nigga." It's like, gang, What did he even do to make you that mad? Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't
This
understand these
nigga
niggas.
literally was trying to hurt people. Look, I don't play football, but I don't remember hearing any rules where you get extra points for breaking niggas' bones. And something that I hate is
That's
when you
crazy.
football niggas try to act like making it to the NFL is the same as making it to the NBA. It's not, my nigga. It's like 12 to 15 players on an NBA team if you're lucky. Meanwhile, each NFL team has like 100 players.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, I could have made it to the NFL with my eyes closed. I just
That's
genuinely
crazy.
feel that it takes more skill to be a basketball player than it does football. Argue with your mom.
I mean, football, you really just gotta be, you know what I'm saying, fast, agile. Gotta have some footwork. You know what I'm saying? Strong too. Basketball, you gotta have a dribble package. You gotta have speed. You gotta know exactly when you should use certain moves to, you know what I'm saying, get free. Gotta know when to pass. Gotta know how to facilitate. You know what I'm saying? Play defense. All that. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Basketball might be a little more skillful than
Y'all
football.
let me know in the comment section.
Football, a lot
Another
more
thing
brute
about
force.
Football players, them niggas be bold as fuck. Did y'all mama not tell you about time and place? I'm pretty sure it was the football culture that started the tradition of walking naked in the locker rooms and shit.
Yo.
Like, y'all are really on some other shit, man. But one
They
of
don't
y'all
care.
more positive qualities is I think football players be having each other's back. Like if you was ever in a situation where you felt like shit was about to get spicy and y'all was gonna have to throw some hands. I'm not really into jumping culture, but I know how you niggas get down. If for whatever reason at any point it looked like I'm about to lose the fight, I know my football niggas definitely gonna blindside a nigga and break their spine. And for that,
Yeah, no
I gotta
cap.
commend you, my nigga. Next, we got the soccer girls. Now, I ain't really gonna talk about the soccer guys.
Soccer
because
girls.
A lot of you niggas are plain as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. It be some bad Johns on the soccer team. Some girls, you know what I'm saying? It'd be soccer, football, and track. That'd be the baddest Johns that you'll see in high school, bro. No bullshit. Or really any sports level, to be honest. But I'm a grown ass man, so it feel kind of diddy-ish to be talking about high school shit. You feel me? But yeah.
And I don't even mean that in a disrespectful way, bro, but you don't really picture male soccer players, which is kind of weird when you think about
Nah,
it.
no
Soccer
cap.
is like one of the most popular sports across the entire
It just don't,
world.
it's not as manly as football or basketball. You know what I'm saying? Soccer. But I played tennis, so I
I
can't say
take that
shit.
back. It's like you soccer niggas kind of just go under the radar until you make it big, and then one day you wake up as Ronaldo or something.
Real talk. You gotta be nice as hell if you getting big as a soccer nigga. If you getting clout as a soccer player, you gotta be the nicest nigga on the team.
But anyways, on to the soccer hoes. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like there was two type of soccer girls during high school. You got the Carlas that were focused, always going to practice on time, kind of just stay to themselves. They're low-key a baddie too. But it was like the type of bad where if you pointed it out, everybody
Niggas would be like,
"Hey,
"What,
G,
bro?"
You look kind of good.
Yeah,
but nobody
that shit
else
not
really noticed
obvious.
it for real, you know? I feel like back in high school, those were like the best girls to wife because they were low-key, kept to themselves, wasn't really getting into no bullshit. But then you got the other soccer girls,
The hoes.
Sabrinas. Yeah, them hoes wasn't nothing. They was definitely the bops of the
Them
school. You guys
treacherous.
are frequent viewers here on the channel. You may have heard a couple of Sabrina stories. And I say a couple because I've dated 3 Sabrinas in my life. I'm
Dang.
not gonna cap to you. You know what? On the channel, I might have changed their name to a different name to keep their identity. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it at that. You would have to binge the channel to kind of figure it out. But the reason I'm even saying it now because it's so funny. I literally called them the 3 Sabrinas of death. And they left me with a lot of heartbreak and they all played soccer. Other than that, that's all I got to say for soccer, man. Next, we got to talk about my track stars because I ain't gonna lie, I just got to give y'all a round of applause because you niggas are psychopaths.
Real shit, bro. How do you just find running fun, bro? Especially that long distance shit. No, my nigga. Even the sprint and shit, I get it. That shit kind of cool. It's over in like 10 seconds. But you train in hella just for 10 seconds, bro. Like, I could never, gang. I'm sorry. That shit is just ass. Why do I want to be out of breath for fun, bro? You feel me? Imagine falling down, too, while you sprinting, nigga. Your whole kneecap gone. If you scrape that joint on the ground, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're done. You know what I'm saying? You look stupid now. But yeah, bro. That shit, it never was my speed. But it's kind of like soccer where if you good as shit, you got that clout, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But basketball, football, you could kind of just have clout just by being on the
I'm
team.
a natural born
But you gotta be
athlete.
good as
I've
shit at
always
them.
been
Them
athletic.
two
I
sports,
could
soccer
run
and track.
fast, I could jump high. I got a pretty decent aesthetic. And I feel like when it comes to sports, you're either doing one or the other, both, or a little bit of everything. But I need y'all to understand something. When the track coaches used to come up to me and try to recruit me to run track, when the only singular thing that y'all do is run,
Yeah,
you're
my
not
nigga.
catching, you're not jumping, you're just fucking running.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good off that. Why would I sign up to just run endlessly.
Real
Really
talk, bro.
doing that for real. But on some real shit, y'all got my respect, because now that I've gotten older, and being more disciplined is something that I actually take a lot of pride in. Looking back, I wish I would have participated in those things, because just running miles on top of miles, it does something to your brain that I think a lot of young people are missing out on. And that's just discipline and willpower. And y'all motherfuckers definitely got that shit. Which, now that I think about it, everybody that I saw on the track team, I've never actually seen them around school. I feel like when I close my eyes,
niggas always injured.
People, they just kind of look like background characters. But hey, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Locked in, focused, disciplined, doing your own thing, I gotta respect it. Now, we wouldn't really be going over school sports if we didn't talk about the volleyball girls, who are always the baddest girls on campus.
No bullshit.
I remember I was talking to this girl named Alexia, who just transferred to my school to come play volleyball at my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, at the time, that was the most attractive girl I had ever spoken to. And I remember one morning while school breakfast was being served in the cafeteria, I was just kicking shit with my boys at the table, cracking jokes. One of my friends, let's just call him Tommy, had pointed out that I had been hanging out with Shorty a lot. Me trying to be cool for whatever reason, and I don't know why I thought
this nigga
cool,
do Dennis, bro.
I said, like, yeah, I'm fucking with her, but I'm really just weighing my options because I want to see what her friend talking about. Mind you, this is all leading back to the fact that her friend also played on the volleyball team. This snake ass nigga must have took that information back to the and I was blocked the next day.
Bro, that's that dirty macking shit, bro. We just got done reacting to a video of the art of ore farming, bro. If you ore farm off of the back of your homie, bro, use a hoe, bro. I hate niggas like you, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, some niggas just don't have bro code, bro. If a nigga tell you something in secrecy, bro, don't say it to nobody else, especially some hoes, bro. Like, come on. That shit make me mad, bro. Niggas be like, they just raised different, bro. Niggas be dumb as shit, bro.
She never spoke to my ass.
No
again.
cap.
Needless to say, I think you volleyball girls should stick together. There's got to be like a rule to make a volleyball team as a girl, that you have to be this.
You gotta be bad. No cap.
Get on the team, because it's crazy. Years have passed, and I recently came across that girl's Instagram again, and she still look good. Well, I shoot my shot again.
Shit.
Never know. With that being said, man, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap up today's video. Y'all let me know in the comments what sport in school that you played, and if I missed any. Obviously I did. And then if you guys really enjoyed,
I'll make a part two.
This was more of a lighthearted video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really in the season of putting out as much content as possible, so I hope you guys can appreciate it.
We could tell, man.
That being said,
my nigga be grinding, man.
See you on the next one. Peace.
Where you at, Birdo?
Hey, WVID, my nigga. WVID. We gonna react to this one too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna react to this one as well soon. My nigga Birdo be making some good ass content. Tap in if you haven't yet. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, comment, and subscribe. We gonna keep these reactions coming. I'm recording like 5 vids today just cause why not? Just fuck it, bro. I need to be doing shit like this. So on my days where I work and got school, I could just come home, edit each one of these hoes, throw them up the next day. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. So yeah. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. We gonna keep them coming. I love y'all. Peace.